Hello guys, this is Bull Cable back with another Boom Beach video, and today we're back on the PC and we're going to be using the PC to complete Hammerman today. We're going to at least try to complete Hammerman. The reason I'm using the PC, this was pre-recorded yesterday and basically I left my iPad in my car, so I could not record. Well, I could, it was just really cold outside and I was really lazy, but we can use the PC. I actually really like using it. I mean, it's quite good because you guys can see where I'm like looking at the time by using the mouse cursor. We did have ourselves a hotpot this time. This is the first time I've used a prototype defense in a Hammerman defense in a very long time. And we could be using two, but I'm going to try one this week and two next week and see how much it really influences the changes. We're using the base that we actually used last week, but we're going to be mixing up our bases all the time, so I'm just going to be calling this video using all bases or something like that, because we are going to try and use as much bases as we possibly can to see if we can defeat this. We just use this base as long as really possible. It is it's a pretty decent base. It does lure them over the right hand side. If I could really change it, I would probably add more of the normal resource buildings at the front and push everything back, therefore it gives more time for the troops to bunch together. Other than that, it's a pretty solid base. I do really like the hotpot as well. It is so solid, especially someone that doesn't really use the prototype defense as much, which is me, and I come up against, I use the hotpot. It's just ridiculous, guys. So let me know what you guys are doing. I know there's an odd person that can't take out. If you guys have a lot of ice, you probably will be able to defeat Hammerman. I used to be able to defeat him all the time when the Hammerman was a little bit easier, but nowadays it's super hard. Even basically I'm nearly maxed, and we're still super struggling to take this thing out. Right, yeah. If you guys have a look here, the grenadiers. Luckily I've got them rockets there to just snipe the grenadiers off. Usually my top worst, kind of troops to come up against are usually around about heavies. I would say heavy, Zukas, grenadiers, medics. They are solid. Even if you add some riflemen as well, the medics are super annoying, and so are the grenadiers, especially because a lot of my defenses are kind of clumped up a lot of the time, and grenadiers take a huge advantage out of that. Sometimes if you have way too many riflemen, it can be really hard as well, especially if you have some medics. But in this particular scenario, I was actually doing pretty well. I was actually quite impressed with the state that we're actually doing this. We're only like, 2 minutes in or something like that, and 3 minutes in, and we were already quite far through the stages, and I was thinking this is going really well. But as you guys will see later on, we're actually getting further than I thought. Probably just due to the troop combos that Hammerman actually was fighting against us with. It was quite an easy one this week in terms of getting up the stages, but stage 7 is absolutely solid, guys. I mean, we weren't even close. We're not even close. That's a little hint for later on in the video. You guys can have listen to my voice, or you guys can skip forward and really just have a look. But I recommend you guys stay and listen to my voice, because I'm going to be talking about things in the Mega Crab that's going to be coming up. Well, not things, I don't know anything that's coming in the Mega Crab, but I do know that there probably will be something new in it. They have added something new every single time. If there isn't something new, then I'm really sorry for telling you that. I just have a guess, it's kind of a guess, that there is probably going to be something new, or a new twist on the Hammerman. They do that, not Hammerman, the Mega Crab, every time they do it. On the Reddit forums, they said it's coming out in about 2 weeks or something like that. I don't want to take, oh no, I think it was an official member that said that. Don't quote me on that, guys, but I'm pretty sure it probably will be coming pretty soon. This update that they just released for Boom Beach is definitely implementing some sort of Mega Crab into it, because they can't just pump it out. They have to give us like a small update to. So in theory, the Mega Crab is in our games at this very moment in time. It's built in the code, but it's just not been released yet. So got ourselves the grenadiers. We just got completely shredded up. Really annoyed about that one. We know we could take out if we just move a few defenses up. So that was stage 6. We were defeated by stage 6. We know we can win, so we're going to give it a bash anyway. So if we, I think I moved the, hot pot over the right hand side, and we move some of the rocket launchers back just slightly, and we give that a go, and I think this obviously will give us the victory we want. Just by moving the rocket back, it just makes a huge amount of difference, because we needed that rocket to be there to snipe the grenadiers at the end. Looking pretty good. The hot pot does an amazing job at this very moment, and just burns through all the defense, therefore leaving the grenadiers so vulnerable, and we can hopefully get a snipe. There we go. We have got the medics there, but they just don't have enough firepower to stop a rocket and 2 shock launchers, which is really, really good. And then we obviously, there's no chance, even if all my defenses were destroyed, the grenadiers would take too long to destroy the base. So we managed to be okay there. We were victorious. Really, really good. Let's get on to the next stage. I really enjoy the Hammerman days, guys. I really, really enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy watching these Hammerman videos. Obviously, for you smaller players out there, you guys might not actually get this far, and it's maybe probably quite entertaining to watch how many troops actually come out in the later stages within the game. I don't really know what the average player base is at the game at the moment, but I did put a post on the Boom Beach forums, and I put a post out saying, what is the average HQ of people on the farms? And 70 people replied, and almost 93%, or no, it was about 92 or 91% were all HQ 22s, guys. So a lot of HQ 22s out there. In fact, it might be more than 90. It's a large amount of, especially, well, that's on the forums. That's probably not the real player base. Obviously, the forums, I was expecting them to be a little bit higher, because not a lot of low-level players actually go in the forums. It's usually the highly experienced players that go up on there and try things out. So we actually managed to take down the next stage as well, and I was quite impressed with that. That means we're on to stage 7. Now, stage 7 is a pretty big milestone for me. I don't really get to stage 7 very often, so we give it a go. We see what we can do, and you guys can kind of see this is an absolute massacre. Let's have a look. If we just go on to the defend, if I actually click it. This is pre-recorded as well, guys. I did record this yesterday. I'm doing the commentary over now. When I did record it, it was probably around about, I probably would like to say it was about 12:30 at night. Don't quote me on that as well. It's probably around about there. I don't know. I was super, super tired, and I couldn't actually think. I just thought I'll just record the gameplay and I'll do the commentary tomorrow, and that's obviously where I am right now talking to you guys. We try a different base here. No, we don't. We switch to our. This is the one that I originally used to try and defeat Hammerman. I have defeated Hammerman once or twice with this base. It all depends on the troop combo, guys. It all depends on that. So I really kind of do it roughly. I move my hot pot down to the front. I don't know why I did that. I moved the mortar over there. And then we give it a go, and we see what we can do here. It is kind of a disaster. I'll show you guys. I put it on ×4. You guys are going to see this is just a complete massacre. They just completely ripped through everything. So that is pretty much it for the video, guys. We were actually defeated this particular Hammerman. Maybe next week when we use 2 prototype defenses, might be better. So if you guys really enjoyed the video, please subscribe for more Boom Beach videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.